Your boy Dave Ramsey might hate me for this one, but credit cards are king and you need to start using credit cards a bit more. And I know a lot of people have that mantra that credit cards are bad. I used to be one of those people, but then I started realizing the amount of stuff that you could use credit to do. Man. So in this video, we're going to be going over a couple of ways you can use credit cards to your advantage so you can go ahead, start building that wealth and doing you. So what is up? I'm Brandon Young. If you've never met me before, on this channel, I teach you how to make multiple streams of income, baby. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. I know a lot of you are using your debit card to pay bills and do a lot of your day-to-days, but let's take a look at this debit card. What does it actually do for you? If you actually take a look and think about it, what perks? How can it help you? Really? You see, when I started opening up, started thinking about the difference between the debit card and the credit card, you start to realize there's a lot of differences. I remember a time when I used to use my debit card for everything. When I say everything, I used to use it for everything until that magical day when I got frauded. And you see, with fraud, I knew it wasn't me. I knew that I didn't do it, but the bank, they gotta go and do their little investigation, and that can take a little time, months on end, especially with a debit card. You see, when you get frauded on your debit card, they feel like it's more inclined to be you and you are more at personal fault because they believe, well, in order for them to do all this, they have to have this information, this information, this information. They gotta have the expiration date. They gotta have the front card number. They gotta have the security code number. So it gotta be you. And when that happened to me, I got frauded for about $500 to $600 when I took a trip, and I wasn't able to get that money back until maybe 3 to 4 months after doing all that long investigation and stuff, which brings me to the number one advantage of credit cards. You get that safety aspect because when you use a credit card, you got to realize it's not your money. It's the credit card's money. So if anything, if you get frauded, but it's the credit card company that is losing that money. And most of the time, once you tell them, hey, this wasn't me, they'll go ahead and, get that off your account and get that replaced or send you out a new card. Bada bing, bada boom. Most of the time, it isn't going to be your own personal responsibility, which is great. With that debit card, that money is like, when you get it frauded, that's getting taken out of your account. Like, that's money that's coming out of your account. Also, if you put in things on your credit card, you can't get hit with that insufficient funds, all that type of stuff, because again, the credit card company is paying for a lot of these things, and at the end of the month or whenever you decide to pay for it, it's coming out of your debit account. So you're more inclined to be safe because you're not getting hit with them late fees. You ain't getting hit with them insufficient fund fees if you don't got enough money in your account. Bada bing, bada boom. Number two, which is something that a lot of people don't know that are on their credit cards, is a lot of times your cards have insurance on them. When you get these credit cards, start to check the small print and start to check the section that talks about insurance, because when you go out there, you rent a car, you actually have insurance from your credit card company that kind of covers you from any personal liability that might happen, which is pretty awesome if you think about it. But it doesn't stop there. You get travel insurance, you get warranties, the list goes on and on. So check your credit card, because this is a huge advantage, especially if you don't want to be held liable and you want that extra bit of, insurance for you when you go on your trips. Now, number three is going to be the one-time bonuses. So a lot of times when you're going and signing up for these cards, you get hit with the, if you spend $600, we will give you $200 in bonus. So why aren't you taking advantage of this? I mean, you're going to pay $500 using it on your bills and your everyday expenses anyway. So you might as well go and slap that on the card. Not only are you going to get that one-time bonus, but when you get these credit cards, a lot of times they are giving you them reward points. So you're getting reward points on top of bonuses. Come on, it makes sense. Number four is obviously gonna be the one that everybody is talking about, which is building credit. Now, when you use that credit card, obviously the credit card companies are taking that information. They're going ahead and reporting to the credit card bureaus, which will directly impact your credit card score for the good or bad. Obviously, that's going to depend on you and what you're actually doing. But like I said, that can, make your credit card score go up or it can go down. And we're hoping that it goes up. Now, number 5 is going to be for purchasing wisely. So as time goes on, you start to become a credit card connoisseur. You start to gain a lot of different credit cards, and each one has its specific purpose. Now, when I go and get my groceries, I have my Chase Flex MasterCard, which allows me to get a lot more cash back specifically on groceries. But for maybe you might have an Apple credit card, that's specifically when you're going ahead to buy Apple products. Each one of your credit cards needs to be intentional. You need to actually look at what credit card rewards, what it actually does, and you need to use that to your advantage. Number 6 is going to be those reward points. So with the reward points, you always want to check what exactly are you getting with the credit card company that you're with. A lot of them, they'll give you travel rewards. They're going to give you car rewards. They're going to give you gift cards. They may send you out items. They might give you they might just give you the amount back. But you want to check exactly what you're getting back with your points, because a lot of companies differ. So you want to just make sure you're getting what you want, because you don't want to use a credit card and come to find out they only have one specific incentive, and that's not the incentive that you want. Number 7 is probably one of my favorite ones on this list, and that is going to be using it for capital. I said it, capital. Now, a lot of times, my old frame of thinking was if I needed money, I had to do 10 side hustles. I had to save money for my 9-to-5, work my way up and save that money until I can actually get to the goal of what I was saving for and use the money. No, use these people's money. Use their money. They giving you all this money. Use it. Specifically when you are getting your credit cards and you're getting it brand new, a lot of times they have no interest for like the first 16 months, 18 months. Use that to your advantage. Now, there's different ways that you can go ahead, use the card and get rewards, use it for businesses and stuff. And there's ways that you can specifically take the money off the cards. Now, it's going to be too much information for this video. I'm definitely going to make another video on it. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss that video, but definitely use credit cards for capital. We're going to go into it, but that is how you can use a credit card for your advantage as well. Have you been using credit cards to your advantage? Let me know in the comments section below. I definitely have started using it within the first, maybe 2-3 years so far. I've been starting using them heavily and I'm loving the results that I'm getting. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to go and leave a like, go subscribe to your boy. I'm Brandon Young. I will see you in my next video. Peace.